I asked the Apex community, you guys, what is the number one thing that would bring you back to Apex if you quit? Or the number one thing you want to see that would make this game thrive again? Do you want to know what the number one answer was and a very close second and close third? Today, we're going over the results that you guys chose and even a true story about myself. So as you can read from the title, I've uninstalled Apex. Now, I am going to install it back because I am hosting a duos tournament pretty soon, but temporarily I may have raged. I may have slammed my mouse. It may not work anymore. I may have raged and uninstalled the game shortly, but I'll be back. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But why did I do all of that? Well, nearing the number one answer was of matchmaking. About 900 of you said matchmaking would bring you back to the game or would make the game thrive again. And this was if matchmaking was better, right? So this guy said matchmaking and cheaters, which is really two answers. Most of you said change the matchmaking, fix the matchmaking, matchmaking please, and so on. We've also had many comments saying matchmaking after all time KD and a good anti-cheat. That's all the game needs. Not insane matchmaking lobbies would be the biggest reason the game practically died. Fix SBMM and ranked, matchmaking. Everybody was saying matchmaking is the big reason. And this is the exact reason that I uninstalled the game. I mean, sure, it's just a temper tantrum episode and I'll be right back in the game tomorrow. I'm dead serious. I literally uninstalled it. It ticked me off beyond belief. But like, yeah, it is frustrating to not only go against really good players, but for my teammates to just be like, okay, they don't have to be insane, but can they at least not be level 20 Randys that don't know what they're doing? And no offense to those people, but like, I'm obviously not there. Can you give me someone who knows how to shoot straight? Someone who isn't taking 3 seconds to look at the ground to figure out what they should be doing. The game is like so overran with issues. Like I almost wonder, maybe it wasn't even SBMM. Maybe it's just one of those bots that this hacker's got and their bots going in. I mean, did you guys know there's real bots in the game that hackers own? Some of these accounts are literally fake. It's very well, it might not even be skill-based matchmaking. It might just be bots at this point. Who knows? Despite all the other issues going on, I think we know matchmaking is a problem. But believe it or not, while it made me mad, uninstall, it was not even the number one answer. An honorable mention, and technically could have been the number one answer, depending on how you look at it, was just simply good content or the game feeling refreshed. And the reason I say that is because I didn't consolidate that into one answer, but a lot of these like really big responses, like more rewards, fresh loot pool, in-game tournaments, more game modes, those kind of fit into the game feeling fresh again, or new content, good content. That technically, if you add it all up together, it had more votes than all the other stuff like matchmaking and cheaters, but it wasn't necessarily just one vote, but over 1,600 of you had chose those options for the game to feel better, better content, good rewards, fresh loot pool, in-game tournaments, better game modes, etc. But whoop-de-doo, the number one answer, realistically, with only one choice here of 1,400 selections from you guys, was cheaters / a better anti-cheat. Now, I know what you're saying, right? Okay, can we stop beating this dead horse? We've talked about it. We get it. But this guy had a different approach. If you're looking at what other games are doing out there, it's not just about getting rid of the cheaters, maybe also punishing / annoying them. Like, we have to step it up a bit. It can't just be banning people because they get right back into it. You saw yesterday's video. People get banned. They're right back into it. They've been around for 2 years. That guy that we talked about yesterday has been around for 2 years with no bans on his account, and even if he has, he's right back in the next day. So we can't just ban people. Banning people's not really going to do anything. We need to annoy them. We need to make them mad. We need to punish them in some way to where they feel like we're wasting their time, because if you look at games like Deadlock and such, they're turning them into freaking frogs. And then that sounds like Alex Jones if you've seen the freaking frogs.
Freaking frogs, man. It's not funny.
Seriously, they're taking these cheaters and they're literally turning them into frogs in game, and they can't do anything. So they get punished by getting annoyed. Instead of just banning or kicking someone out of the match and saying you got banned, I would rather like them feel frustrated that they're in the game but they can't shoot their gun, or that they can't use their abilities, or just like skipping and lagging all over the map and can't use your abilities. Like, how frustrating would that be for them? Because they think they're still unbanned. They don't think they're getting banned, but then suddenly they're just being trolled. It seems like a lot of times I make these videos, a lot of the comments are not even from people that play the game anymore, saying, yo, Jay, I used to watch your channel. I used to play the game, but I haven't played Apex in a while. These are the same reasons why I left months ago, and I don't regret it, blah, blah, blah. So look, I'm saying this because I've got Respawn friends that watch my channel. channel. I know that. And look, I love you guys. I'm not trying to hate on your individual specific jobs, but I am saying the truth. There's problems and there's people not happy, and we just want help. And if you literally can't help us, could you at least DM me and say, hey, it's EA's fault? I won't tell your name. I'll just at least tell the truth. Dead serious. But if you guys think that what Deadlock is doing, turning cheaters into frogs, then make sure to go watch our Deadlock channel. The link is down in the description below. Shameless plug, I know, but hey, I'm grinding YouTube content out here, baby. And Apex is still on the menu because we still love the game at the end of the day. We just got our frustrations. Love and hate relationship. Check it out down below. Like, subscribe if you want to stay up to date with what's going over here on the channel. And until the next time, we'll see you freaking frogs later.